Alrighty, good morning and welcome back. Not cooking quite yet. We're gonna cook later on today, but I figured I'd just show you a couple of my, or some of my grills, I should say. I got a few, and I get a lot of questions on on my YouTube page about if you had to pick one grill, what grill would it be? And I think you can tell by my collection of Weber products, it would be either that copper 22 inch or the 26 inch. But going left to right, you can see I got the Smoky Joe. Just picked the Jumbo Joe up yesterday. Got the Weber Smoky Mountain. That's an 18 and a half. We got the Weber Kettle 22 inch. Got the Weber Kettle 26 inch. And it's a tough choice. But obviously out of all my grills, they all have their purpose. And there's the dog. But my favorite ones would have to be these Weber kettles. Just the versatility of what you can do with them. You can do hot and fast. You can set them up indirect, set them up snake method, and there's not anything that I can't cook on one of these things. So yeah, like I said, I figured I'd just start down here with my Weber kettles, give my little spiel, and I will pick back up later on tonight and once we're cooking. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back. I told you earlier today that I shot a video, just some Weber kettles, and now we're gonna get the food ready to go. So what we got going on here in the pan tonight, kind of a drying rack pan, because I'm pretty excited about this. We did a 24-hour dry brine on this cowboy style ribeye. This ribeye is about 1.7 pounds, and what dry brining means is that you put it on a plate, but what I like to do is put it on a drying rack. But what I did was when I got it home yesterday afternoon, took some of this kosher salt, sprinkled it over both sides, and put it in the fridge overnight. So we are 24 hours into a dry brine. And on the left there, we got some baked potato. Oh, on the right, we got the bush light. Don't forget about the bush light. The bush light is key for any good barbecue. Yeah, the baked potatoes, what I did there, I put those, I washed them off, poked them with a bunch of holes, put them in a microwave for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then put them in a tub of ice water to cool them off. And then I took some of this melted butter for the outside, got them nice and buttered up, and then I used some of this Scotty's Meat RX. So, real quick to get the ribeye ready, I'm going to do the same thing. I already did the other side and the ends. I'm going to take some of this butter, and I'm going to put it on top of it. Never use the butter pre-cook. So we're going to see how this goes. Took some butter just like that, and then we're going to go with some of the same seasoning, this Scotty's Meat, oh there you go, Scotty Meat RX. We're going to go on top of it. And that should be about good. So besides that, I'm going to sign off here, and I'll probably have another beer. But besides that, I will pick back up when we're down at the new grill. We're cooking this on a new grill tonight, so stay tuned, and I'll see you down there. Alrighty, so we're back. We're down at the grill, and yep, you guessed it. We got the Weber Jumbo Joe. Yep, I already have the Weber Smoky Joe and a couple other Weber kettles there. You can see in the background and from my first video. But tonight we're cooking on a new grill. Nice Weber table here. My sticker game isn't quite up to par, but my beer game is up to par because Busch Light is just top notch. But real quick, I'll give you a peek at the meat. There she be. There's a ribeye, 2 baked potatoes, the charcoal sitting on the one side of the grill, and one other thing I'm going to say here. I'm going to put this down very lightly, but the charcoal's staying over there because when I was at the hardware store the other day, these came in a 2-pack, and these are the Weber charcoal dividers. Now, I know in my first video I talked about all my Weber grills, and I didn't talk about any accessories. Like, in my opinion, the best accessory you can get for Weber kettle is the slow and sear. They make different. There's a slow and sear, there's a slow and sear plus, but slow and sear for Weber kettle just makes it awesome. And Adrenaline Barbecue Company makes a slow and sear for this grill, but I knew I couldn't get here in time to cook on it this weekend, so I picked up those charcoal dividers for $7. So we're gonna see how they work. And yeah, I got a couple chunks of hickory thrown in there, and we're gonna let this go around 225 till it gets up to about an internal of about 100, 105, and then we're gonna sear it off. So when I do that, I will pick back up. So we'll see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it is time to sear it off. So let's go ahead and do that. Got the coals nice and hot. We're gonna go ahead and do this 2 minutes aside, and I will pick back up one last time when it's time to eat. So see you then. Alrighty, so we are back, and it's time to eat. Real quick, I'm gonna go over to cook times. We did right around that 225-ish range, probably for about an hour. and brought it up to internal temp of 115. Seared it off for 2 minutes aside. Brought it up to an internal of probably like 128 to 130. Put it under some foil, let it rest for 5 minutes, and this is what we got. So let's go ahead and cut into this thing. Go ahead and cut the bone off first. There's the bone. And let's go ahead and just cut a piece of this ribeye off. Yeah, my plate is sliding all over the dang place. There she be. That's more medium. That's more medium than medium rare. Let's give it a try. Wow. That is, that's fantastic. Wow, that's good. Yeah, yeah, it's got a good buttery flavor through the meat, and, it just works for this kind of cook. But, besides that, I'm going to go ahead and eat. You guys are girls have a good night, and we'll see you next time.